Hebrews chapter 5. He became the author of eternal salvation to all who obey him. Hebrews chapter 5 delves into the high priesthood of Jesus Christ, comparing his priesthood with that of the Levitical priesthood. The chapter underscores the characteristics of a high priest and outlines how Jesus fulfills these requirements. The chapter concludes with a mild rebuke to the believer concerning their spiritual immaturity. Exegesis by sections and verses. Verses 1 to 4. Qualifications for the high priesthood. The author describes the qualities required for high priests. They are chosen from among the people to act on behalf of others in matters related to God, offering gifts and sacrifices for sins. They can deal gently with those who are ignorant and going astray, as they themselves are sinners and are subject to weaknesses. Additionally, no one can take this honor upon themselves. They must be called by God, just as Aaron was. Verses 5 to 10. Christ as the perfect high priest. This section explains how Jesus, like other high priests, did not appoint himself but was appointed by God. Quoting from the Psalms, the author emphasizes that Jesus is God's Son and also a priest according to the order of Melchizedek, rather than from Aaron, indicating a unique and superior priesthood. Jesus' prayers, obedience, suffering, and perfection are discussed, underlining his qualifications as the perfect high priest. Verses 11 to 14. A call to spiritual maturity. The author gives a brief rebuke, pointing out that though the believers should be teachers by this time, they need someone to teach them again the basic principles of God's Word. They are like infants in need of milk rather than solid food, indicating their lack of spiritual maturity. The author encourages them to grow in understanding, as solid food is for the mature, who are able to discern good from evil. Overall summary. Hebrews chapter 5 discusses the high priesthood of Jesus, setting him apart from the Levitical priesthood and establishing him in the superior order of Melchizedek. The chapter emphasizes Jesus' divine appointment, his empathy coming from his love, and his perfect obedience to the Father, qualified him as the perfect high priest. In the final verses, the author admonishes the believers to strive for spiritual maturity, fostering a deeper understanding of God's Word. This chapter not only reinforces the central theme of Christ's superiority but also underscores the need for spiritual growth among believers.